Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content. Today, we're going to be going over everything you need to know in regards to the free updates. Typically, whenever there's an upcoming paid DLC pack, we would get a free update the day before or a couple hours, whatever it may be, the maintenance time, right? Which, by the way, the official Dragon Ball Games page has not tweeted out when that time will be, but I'm assuming it's going to be sometime during the 29th of July, since the official paid content does drop on the 30th. So, we're going to be getting additional game mechanics / features. We will break all that down. And we're going to be getting some additional free stages. This is great to see. I know they're just a variant, but they're drastically different from the original stages that we currently have in the game. If you guys recall, back when they dropped Daima DLC Pack 2 or DLC 3, they actually did a free update with an additional stage, the first Demon Realm, which was nice just because throughout the entirety of Season Pass 1, we got 0 stages. None through the paid contents for DLC 1, 2, or whatever, which they could have included the Superhero Red Ribbon stage for DLC 1 and Demon Realm 2 for DLC 2 because of the mini characters, stuff like that. But they've definitely learned from the Season Pass 1 experience. They heard the community's feedback and criticism. Now they're just upping their game, including all the contents within this upcoming Super Limit Breaking Neo DLC. Additional stages, new character episode battles, solo modes, and even the customization department. We just got the one Red Ribbon uniform for Piccolo from the superhero movie, and now we're getting 23 total different customizations, mixed match of costumes and super attacks. So it's just nice how they're trying to improve their game in all categories and departments, not just adding characters. So going back to the free update stuff, the additional stages, before we do that, actually, let's go over to the paid stages, correct? So just to clear up some things, we are going to be getting 5, technically 4, but there is a 5th one. It's going to be a variant of a new one. These 5 that you currently see up on screen are going to be behind the Super Limit Breaking Neo paid DLC. They're going to be God's Temple, also known as Kami's Lookout, the Kame House, Ice and Snow Region, I like to call it the Glacier Stage, High Above, also known as Outer Space, the Earth Edition, and then the variant of Earth is going to be the Planet Vegeta, right? So these 5 will be behind the paid content, but with the recent official trailer, whatever you want to call it, they specifically stated that we'll be getting 3 additional stages part of the free update. So like what I said before, going back to the good old roots, we're getting more free stuff because I know not everybody does purchase the paid content, so we would like to see more things part of the free category, if that makes sense, and we're getting just that. So real quick, going over here to the video, we're going to be getting a variant of the Wasteland stage. This is going to be from the first Dragon Ball Z Broly movie. You guys know the dying planet, how that gigantic sphere was crashing down, destroying the environment. We actually have an image showcasing all 3. So kind of nice just because we get to recreate more scenes from the actual film and something that we've been over before. They're including more DBZ Broly stuff, like that dramatic finish for Goku, the Z End variation, where we get to transform into Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. Nice how we're getting that battle damage uniform, just because we already have this for the Super variant, the mid, as well as the early variants, but never the Z End. So just more creativity there in terms of the customization. The ultimate will change over to Legend Smash, where we do get that very movie anime accurate finish of Goku doing the Ryuken or the Shoryukens, not necessarily the Dragon Fist, and then Broly just implodes. Really want to know if this is going to be one of those exclusive cutscenes. For example, we have the grabs, right? If you play as mid Goku up against 4th form Frieza, you'll get a unique grab animation, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Majin Buu, unique grab. So for this one, is it just going to be activating for Broly? I don't think that's going to be the case, but when you go up against any other character, is it going to be the same exact animation? Most likely. I'm just wishful thinking at this point. So great additional stage here. You can even see the secondary planet in the background kind of coming through the atmosphere. Just retextures of the brown rocky environment to the gray. I like it, man. It definitely captures that dying feel. Shoutouts to the Shamotians. The Shamoians? You guys know those little onion people or whatever? I'm not entirely sure. If Broly was such a savage, you remember he destroyed their home planet right in front of him? It was like, oops, did I just blow that up? Or whatever it was. It's so cool, man. This is why I like Broly. Now, the second free stage is going to be a variant of another dying planet, the planet Namek one, right? Again, change the rocky environment, remove the grass to the gray aesthetic. We still have the lava spewing in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Is it just me, or is he staring right at me? Y'all remember when Broly arose from the lava with his energy shields? Krillin just got obliterated. Oh, with his Piccolo uniform. That's something that they should have included as well. The Piccolo outfit for Krillin. Just because we're getting the battle damage second coming outfit for Gohan. The pink robe for Videl. We can actually go over here. Yeah, the right side of the screen. That's something in Xenoverse 2. And even Trunks himself with the necklace, the green jacket. So that's 3 additions. Something I mentioned before. Would have been nice if they included the second coming Broly skin with the blonde Super Saiyan hair and like the damage scuff marks over the torso from the first movie, that uppercut that Goku did. I don't know why, but they didn't include Gohan on the websites. I would assume it's just going to be an appearance change, just a costume. That's not necessarily going to be altering the skill set in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, we get to recreate even more scenes. Oh, I just thought of something cool. The family Kamehameha, right? We already have the bros Kamehameha, so with that new battle damage uniform for Gohan, wouldn't it be epic if they did include that family Kamehameha? Goku comes down from the sky. First Goten makes that wish. Top tier stuff. Dude, they almost captured everything in regards to the second coming Broly movie. To be fair, they did a good job with the Videl, Trunks, Gohan outfits, but the Krillin Piccolo outfit, the Broly second coming status, the satchel for Goten, and the family Kamehameha for Gohan. I think those 4 would have also made great additions to the game, but I'm happy that this map is in. I think this is going to be my favorite one out of the 3. So first Broly movie, second Broly movie, and of course, Bio Broly. No, I'm playing. We have the third variant of the Future Trunks Ruins timeline. I think this is supposed to be more from the Dragon Ball Z era, right? When Trunks goes back to his timeline and finally eradicates Android 17 and 18, which I think that's the case because Trunks is getting an outfit change, specifically the melee Trunks, right? It's called Trunks Fighter, where he has the long hair and the Saiyan armor, but it's just going to be more with the short haircut and the tank top, right? Exactly what he was wearing during the demise of both Android 17 and 18 in his timeline, right? With the bright stage. So that will be a cool recreation there. And even future Gohan versus Android 17 and 18 during the history of Trunks. I'm glad that they finally included this stage because I always wanted to play on this stage. Not going to lie, the green sky, the dark environment was preventing me. It's still cool. Don't get me wrong, there's a Masu era, but I like the bright stage, the brighter ones. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, it just feels better. The gameplay, everything about it. The color saturation is up. So, yeah, this is also a great addition. That's basically everything in regards to the free stages. Don't need to purchase the actual DLC, just updates the game whenever maintenance does come out. As I stated at the start of the video, don't know when that maintenance will happen, probably a day before on the 29th. And then we'll be getting these 3 variants here, and also the gameplay changes. Real quick before we get to that, let's just play this video out, read the captions. So they will be including the 4 stages that we broke down, part of the paid DLC, and these 3 variants of already existing stages. We hope these additions will allow you to recreate more detailed battle scenarios that better match your personal preferences. See? They just spoke to me right there. That's exactly what I wanted. So, going more over to the beginning, where they talk more about the free update stuff. Right here, alongside the release of DLC, a free update is also planned. Sparking Boost and Chain Blast, which were revealed in the announcement trailer, will be added. Sparking Boost, basically an enhancement towards the sparking meter. I kind of forgot what it does. Good thing we'll go over the explanation here. And then the Chain Blast, that's more straightforward. After you knock away the opponent, you get to summon in your comrade. And instead of them just doing a simple knockdown attack, a sledgehammer or whatever it was, they have a chance to follow up with a super attack. So just capitalizing on that damage. But we also have small gameplay of Bardock and Frieza recreating, you know, the iconic Clash Outer Space Planet Vegeta variant, right? So just more of those. But anyway, it does say Sparking Boost is a new action that can be activated by consuming a larger amount of skill stock. Okay, that's good to know, because originally it would only consume 1 skill counts to activate Sparking Rush, right? Oh, what are the benefits? While in Sparking mode, it greatly increases your attack power, allowing you to press your advantage and go on the offensive in 1 decisive burst. Alright, so sounds pretty much the same to me, right? However, once the effect ends, there is a drawback where your stats temporarily decrease. Oh, okay, so there's going to be the power buffs. I'm not sure if it's going to be different for each character. First and foremost, you see he has 3 skill counts, right? Go back a little bit. Alright, 2, and then it goes to 3, and Sparking mode. So it consumes 2 skill counts instead of 1. You, of course, have to press that boost input to get the additional buffs, and then you can see the buffs underneath the key gauge. +2 towards strength, +10 towards key blast, and then the 2 energy plus towards the 3 diagrams. Still don't know what that means to this day. But 3 buffs there, and then afterwards, apparently, we'll go like in this fatigue state. I think that's what it said. We have some side effects or drawbacks. So choosing the right moment to use it is crucial. Yeah, last resort type of mechanic, I believe. So it doesn't necessarily go over the drawbacks of using the burst. Oh, yep, I see it. The 2. So it goes from buffs to nerfs, essentially. Pay attention to the icons underneath the key gauge. Yeah, it changes from the red to the blue, which is indicating those specific nerfs. So you'll get a -5 towards defense. Oof! That's like a good drawback. You know, try to make things fair and balanced. And then a -5 towards the key charge, I'm assuming. It shows a silhouette of a character with the key charging up. So maybe when you charge, it will take a bit longer. You guys know when you charge underwater, like on a Planet Namek stage, it takes a lot longer to fill up your key. Maybe it might be the similar speed to that. I'm just guessing over here. So this is going to be the Chain Blast, and once again, displaying the gameplay over on the Kami Palace stage. Kind of nice. Another new action that can be activated when you've blown your opponent away and have an opportunity to follow up. Yeah, just with an energy wave. It also works with close range attacks like AoE explosive waves. Boom. and they're just encouraging us to try out the different combinations by switching in a reverse ally. Yeah, it's fixed for each character. Yep. Get to experiment with the different abilities. And that's essentially it for the free updates. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a huge major patch note drop, right? Again, they usually do all that a day before the update goes live, or the paid content. So definitely expect some additional nerfs, buffs, gameplay changes, adjustments, balances, right? The whole 9 yards. That typically goes down again with every single DLC pack. So, new huge free update on the horizon, if you ask me. 3 free stages, their variants. 2 new game features or mechanics. And again, the patch notes will be dropping in the next couple of days. So stay tuned to the channel. Just wanted to highlight the free update stuff. This is it for today's video. Comment down below what you're looking forward to the most. The actual patch notes, the stages, or the gameplay mechanics that they're adding. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!